next for Mike Tomlin?
A big part of this entire thing that's being talked about online is Tomlin stepped down. He wasn't fired, so the Steelers still retain his rights. So this is what Ari Mirov at My Sports Update, former real estate guy, I think he was, and then got into aggregating information for the NFL on the internet. I don't think he went to journalism school, but he does a great job of aggregating a lot of information on a regular basis. I don't know if he sleeps. He might be one of those guys that's actually plugged in, which is pretty cool that we get to experience that. But if Mike Tomlin was to go do television with Fox, I don't like the photo he used of Mike Tomlin there, by the way, but if he was to go do television with Fox, it would be very similar to the situation Sean Payton did with Fox, where go do TV. I think Sean Payton crushed it. I think he did well. I think Tomlin would do better than anybody. I think Tomlin will be the best guy on TV as soon as he gets on TV. Yep. I think that'll be like a matter of fact. But if he doesn't enjoy it, or for some reason does yearn to get back on the football field, somebody's going to have to trade for the Pittsburgh Steelers to go get him. So to your point, Bud, I think he's going to go do TV and become a king. And he's going to feel respect and appreciation from the entire NFL, because the way you view Mike Tomlin is the way I think everybody outside the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base views Mike Tomlin. This guy's cool, this guy's awesome, this guy always wins. Must be nice, Steelers fans, that you're complaining about him not winning a Super Bowl. He does it in the playoffs every single year. That's what the rest of the NFL thinks. So now that he's going to be able to speak to them, I think it's... I think he's going to be a king if he does TV, AJ. I think he's going to live like a king, get treated like a king, and feel like a king if he does TV, and get paid like a king if he does TV, AJ. Those are a lot of four royal things to kind of change your life a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure who mentioned it, but yeah, we could see him in a week or two doing playoff coverage, sitting at the desk somewhere doing it. But I know Rap Sheet said that he informed the team that he plans to step away from coaching, meaning one of the greatest will take a break. So does Rap Sheet know that he's not going to coach this next year?
Jake Glazer's the guy we need to be following here.
Yeah,
he's the Glazer is the one that we need to be following. I think him and Tomlin actually like.
You heard Trey. Jake Glazer put from the meeting with Thrall sitting around, kind of having a drink, smoking a cigar at the end. It's like a whole situation. Yeah, these guys are running.
Yeah, now that becomes the best, like, one of, at least, the top jobs. I mean, AFC North now, there's 3 coaching vacancies, and the Bengals are the only one that are keeping their guy, Zach Taylor, and that might only be for another year. But I don't know how you guys feel, but for a place like Pittsburgh, would this be a spot where you kind of have to bring in someone who understands? I was thinking Brian Flores, because Brian Flores was there for a year, kind of got back into coaching with Tomlin. Kind of very similar. Goes Minnesota to Pittsburgh. Like, do you think they're going to go that route, or more so do like the veteran like McCarthy?
So the last 2, I was wrong. Cowher was the special teams coordinator at the Browns, but then he was the DC at the Chiefs, and then he got hired at the Steelers. Obviously, Mike Tomlin was the DC at Vikings and got hired to the Steelers. So if the Rooney stick to their ways, it would be a young defensive-minded coach who is a leader of men, and that's what they do. B-Flow kind of fits that model. He is young in that situation. Shula fits that model. There's others that fit that model. I don't know.
Maybe they want to
Shalom,
have an explosive offense.
Yeah, which they have.
How you doing?
They've been doing things differently than
This is
they
a
have in the past.
Q&A stream.
Do you think McCarthy's ties to the city too play a big role in this? I mean, like.
So ask and I will tell.
From Pittsburgh, but by the end of it, people who don't know, like, you can sue all my
Thank you for joining. How you doing? Yeah, I should be fine. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 24 viewers in here right now. This is a Q&A. Ask and I shall tell. Thank you for the guys that follow me on YouTube as well. I know I don't stream as much as I used to, or how much I should in general. I don't do it as much. I just go to school. I go to Florida Atlantic University, so I'm very busy. And I have a regular full-time job, so I'm just here trying to get my BA, finish my shit, make more money. Because I have family in different places, certain areas that are going to help me out with this, so I'm pretty much chilling just to finish my BA. And I just have a lot going on with me right now. But this is a Q&A, so you guys are well within your range to ask me whatever you want to ask. Thank you guys. Hello to everybody. Appreciate you guys coming through. But yeah, questions are open. Ask and I'll tell. Q&A.
He didn't like what was being said about Tomlin. He didn't like what was being said about LaFleur. Aaron said, I don't like the way we're doing things around here anymore. What is this NFL? It's like, it is a what have you done for me lately league. But for Tomlin, how many Super Bowls have you won for me lately? None. Get the hell out of town. Him stepping away from coaching as his messaging is interesting.
Thank you for the likes.
He's on a microphone. Football just got better. Football got so much better that we got Tomlin on an open mic. Like, I can't stress that enough. Just as somebody who has paid attention to Mike Tomlin speaking for a very long time, I think we used to run a segment just Tomlin speaking, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Tomlinisms or something like that. Yeah.
Tomlinisms, I think, is what Tomlin's shit is called. But we used to run a segment whenever
Boiling?
we were on YouTube,
Oh, shit.
old office.
You cooking something? What's going on?
Random Tomlin clip. Had not listened to it.
What's going on, Katie? Hello,
See
hello.
what it is, and he would just drop some gem in there. It would just be
Oh,
some
bowling?
ridiculous,
Oh, okay.
movie-like gem.
How many
And now
strikes have you hit
he's
so
gonna be
far?
focusing on
I
that,
hope it's at least
working
2
on
or
that,
3.
plus hanging
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the
out
greatest bowl
the
player either.
I don't think in the booth would be
Decent.
great, but
Let me
like,
turn this down a little bit. I'm not the best bowl player out there. I do my thing. Free Diddy. I understand. I get it. Like I'm not saying much about it, but I get it. Roll up. Yeah. Hey, maybe later on. Who knows? I'm here with you guys trying to stream and just chill and actually get acquainted with my audience. So if you guys are roll uppers, by all means, roll up. We chilling. Yeah, I wish you guys caught me when I was doing my old streams. You guys would have had me on a great day where I was just out here being reckless. But I'm a nice guy. I'm nice. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. But I'm a nice guy now. I found myself. So I'm chilling now. I'm a nice guy. So it is what it is.
They would be back. Now, neither of them are. Harbaugh and Tomlin connected together. But this man, Mike Tomlin, what he has meant to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the organization, the community, the mantra of what it is to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Listen, I understand it did not finish well over the years in terms of winning a playoff game, and fans were absolutely sick and tired of saying, hey, at least we had a winning record. I understand the results didn't end well. And I understand that you feel it had run its course. The fact that he feels the same way right now, I think is sad. I do. And I'm saddened to hear this news because I did love his
19th, baby, it's going down. University of Miami, it's going down. We'll see how it goes. I think we're gonna do okay. I think we're gonna do better than what the experts are saying. I think we're gonna do better than what the Vegas is saying. We're gonna do our thing against them. So shout out to my guys, the Canes. I got my T-shirt on right now. I love this shirt, representing the U. How you doing, Ashton? Hello back to you. I'm just talking about them Hurricanes right now. We doing our thing with the playoffs.
We were hearing that there was a players-only meeting happening in Western PA, and sure enough, he just didn't.
We're out here. We doing our thing. So I don't know if you follow college football, but I'm a Canes fan at heart. Lived in Miami for 10 plus years. So I'm just trying to, I'm representing them right now. Even got the T-shirt. Shows you my allegiance. I don't know if you guys watch sports like that, but I'm definitely a sports guy. Definitely a sports guy. But again, this is a Q&A stream, so ask and I shall tell.
that he is now available causes somebody else who does have a job right now.
Who's your team?
If you are somebody like the Giants, who when you let go of Brian Daboll, or you were somebody like the Falcons, who let go of Raheem Morris, and you didn't know who was in the coaching carousel, and it's now both John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin, the two longest tenured head coaches in the National Football League, who are now on the same job market. It is what I would term for you a...
Who you got for the championship game?
You're looking for a culture guy. You're looking for a guy who's...
Who are you choosing? Indiana or Miami?
You're looking for a guy who wants a fresh start.
Part of me feels like thinks you're gonna take Indiana. Because a lot of people are taking Indiana. Cowboys, I wouldn't take Cowboys for anything. Just that's just me. I don't know, but I wouldn't take the Cowboys for shit.
What it would take to continue on here.
On any bet, whenever it happened, versus whoever, I would never take the Cowboys. Fuck that.
About the organization, the way he feels about his own abilities to affect change, all of it. Last Wednesday we had him on. He says he loves the challenge. I don't think this is a guy who's now going to leave for TV. Like that he's going to suddenly show up and be part of the outside noise. That just doesn't strike me as that guy. He strikes me as a guy who is exactly perfect for any organization that wants a culture change and doesn't know how to get it right themselves in the building, because they're hiring consultants to tell them who to look for, they're hiring this person to tell them what to do, and he's somebody who's like, I got it.
Yeah, that's a good question. A movie or TV show you could watch forever. What is one show you would watch? You could watch for days, years, no matter what series or no matter what season. Like you could just watch that shit for days.
You've got an ownership group that has one way of doing it.
Very interesting question.
A hands off. You do your job and you do it well enough. Go get yourself a 30-year fixed mortgage. Honestly. Move your family.
I heard Stranger Things is going like kind of liberal. They're going kind of gay. Like the main character is gay and all that stuff. The thing about Stranger Things is like I've been wanting to watch it, but I never had the interest to actually go and do it. So I'm a low-key hypocrite with that show. I heard about it. Some of the music that I listen to is kind of like a stem from it. But I never actually took the time to actually go and look at the movie. Not even movie, sorry. The series in general. I've never actually went and actually did it.
Two things I want to say here.
So I don't know. I'm up for it, but I don't know if they're gonna go that gay route and do all that like lesbian shit. All of a sudden, like everybody's gay and all that. I'm not really interested in that.
Is getting ready to win a national championship, curb stomping the universe, and he's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
What's up, twin? What's going on with you? I'm just here. I got a couple questions out here in my stream. Like, what can you watch? A TV show or movie? What's the one movie that you can watch or a TV show you can watch forever? Some people were saying, somebody said Stranger Things, and I said, well, I've never watched the show, but like I would definitely watch it. But like I don't know if I would be like watching it as the only show and movie forever. Demon Slayer, isn't that an anime?
You want to do that? The fans would, I think, go a little bit nuts.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is an anime. Yeah, it's an anime, right? Is it that good? Because don't hype up an anime if it's like not that great, dude.
I'm sticking around.
I'm an anime guy, but like don't hype an anime up. If, like the people say, oh, Naruto is the best anime out there. I'm like, no, the fuck it isn't. It's not.
With all due respect to the
It just, I've seen the show. It's not, no, bro.
I don't know if the Ravens have done it either, because there's been no revolving door there.
So don't say that. Don't give me hope. I'm too old for anime. That's possible. So I'm too old to watch what we call entertainment. I can't watch after like the age of like 37, 38. I can't watch shows that have to do with drawings. So I have to be like, I have everything has to be real life, like a stream. You know, you grow out of like sketching on a paper. You grow out of that, but I don't grow out of reality TV. That's interesting. Yeah, Chandler, I don't really get that, but okay. Naruto is trash. I don't really like Naruto like that. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna hold you to that. Like I definitely would look into that. Like I'm like low key like one of those guys that like I watch like guys like RDC like those guys those boys and they be all into anime and all that. Just, even though I'm a little bit older than them, like they act like how I should have acted being on as much anime as I am today. So I'm just right by them, but I act my age with it because it's just entertainment. But I can sit here and say like I get why people are hyped up about it. It is worth the watch. Naruto is I agree it's not the best anime. I agree. It's for somebody that like I'm a guy that likes I'm a visual guy, but I also like really great fight scenes, right? So for me, I could sit here and say, well, Naruto, people that watch it, or I watched a few episodes of it. I'm not a big Naruto fan like that. And they say the story is pretty good and the fight scenes are pretty legit. I'm like, yeah, but I've watched scenes from Naruto and I'm like not that impressed. Maybe it's because the detailing isn't as good or whatever, but I'm not impressed. I've never been impressed from Naruto. I've never like I'll watch an episode if I'm at a friend's house, or if it happens to just slide through a YouTube like clip. Maybe I watch it, but I'm not into Naruto like that. It's not that great. Exactly. So some people like certain shows like they try to hype you up for like oh it's the show that you can't miss. But then you look at it, you don't even have to watch the show. You could just watch the actual like clips on like YouTube. Like let's just say you were just looking up shows. What show should I be watching for? And then you run into Naruto and all these shows, and you're just like, oh well, these are shows I never had interest in. And then they try to convince you like, oh yeah, I should just watch it because like X, Y, and Z. And you're like, no, like I should be able to watch an anime that looks a little bit different, decent or different, but like I just can't get into it because whatever you guys got going on, it doesn't really match what I view as a good anime. And that's why I'm like, what's the point? I'm not gonna sit here and act like One Piece is a great anime, but I'm like anime that One Piece is like a thousand episodes plus. That anime is over here like acting like it's the best thing out there. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just not. I don't blame them from trying to like vocalize their favorite anime, but like, nah, there's a reason why a Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or whatever like is the OG of others, even though like the characters, some characters aren't really developed like that, but like the overall like product is better than a lot of animes is because people can relate to it. People can't relate to a fucking a Luffy. People can't relate to fucking Hunter X Hunter. Like they can't relate to that. But you can agree and relate to a character that one side of his race was a slave, the other one was a free going fighter who was just on Earth, just here because he has a gene of wanting to fight. And then you can have that one best friend or that one like colleague, coworker, whatever, that doesn't do shit to get their power boosted, but the other one tries and like gets their power boosted very minimally, and then when they meet up, it's like a one-sided battle. You can agree and say, "Yo, screw this. This shit sucks." Dragon Ball Z, you should definitely look at because Dragon Ball Z is probably one of the best parts of Dragon Ball, the whole series. From the Cell Saga to the Majin Buu Saga to the Android Saga to the Saiyan Saga from the beginning. You should definitely do that. Now, no to what, Ashton? There's certain animes that just aren't that great, dude. Like there's certain animes that they try to hype up as like the best. I've watched a multiple animes. It's not. No. You try to watch them and try to like put yourself into it to try to make like the enhancement better, and it just doesn't do it for you. See, I like fight scenes. I like some cool shit. I like somebody throwing some shit across the room. No reason why it hits the other person across their head, but it hits them. And the scene looks cool. It's not about like storylines because people care about storylines, which I have nothing against. So, storylines is what comes with anime. Cool. And I'm not an anime head like that. I like to watch anime, but I'm not like I'm not gonna be able to sit here and tell you every character's upbringing and all that shit. But I can see I watched this, I watched that, I watched that, and I can come up with my own conclusions as far as what I see as a good preference to watch. What I will say is there's certain animes that get overhyped, and there's certain animes that don't get enough hype, and there's certain animes that deserve all the hype. Dragon Ball is one of the ones that I think deserve all the hype. One of the underrated animes that are out there that don't get mentioned as much is Blue Exorcist. I like Blue Exorcist because the idea of demons and your whole job or whatever the fuck you're at to practice martial arts is all here lurking. It's kind of cool. And I can actually relate to the characters. The story isn't too long. The series is what, 3 seasons compared to One Piece, which is like 1,000 episodes, which can be how many episodes per season? So it's more relatable to me. It's more convenient to me versus a One Piece or one of these other shows. Hunter X is pretty good too. You have Attack on Titan, not Attack on that Titan anime. I forgot that one. That was a pretty good one. I like it because more of the visual. Bleach is good too. Death Note is fire. So, actually, matter of fact, Bleach, I knew Bleach before Death Note, and I think Bleach was already really fucking good. And then Death Note, I'm not really too keen on the live action of Death Note, but I definitely vibe with the anime of Death Note, and I think that's an A plus series. So, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm good with certain animes. Like, it's even me being a casual like fan of certain animes or anime in general. Like, I can sit here and tell you, like, yo, there's certain ones that are worth it, certain ones that are not worth it. So, if your question is to ask me, do I watch anime? The fuck, yes, I do. I watch Chainsaw Man. I watch it. I have no reason to not watch it. I'm an anime guy. Look, people that I like and follow are RDC World. So if you guys knew RDC World with everybody in there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm a big fan of those guys. I watch anything they come up with, content, etc., etc. Those are my guys. I like them. I've been watching them for a long time. Before they were even big, before when they were on fucking Vine, I was watching those guys. Those guys are fucking hilarious. Yeah, I understand. Sometimes it takes like the order of where you look at anime. Like if I see, I'm a Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super guy. So my standard is gonna automatically be because that was what I saw as a child. It wasn't like something I just grew up in this at 20 something years old. It was like, oh, I'm gonna watch some anime, and I ran into Super. I grew up on Super and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball and all that. So those are my shows. So my key on what I look for is great animation. If it's a fighting show, whether it's a do or die scenario, you gotta have good fight scenes. If you ain't got that, I'm not looking at you. I'm not checking for you, dude. I don't care how good your storytelling is. If you do not have at least the fight scenes together, my guy, will not be looking at your shit. The dialogue has to be decent. I'm not asking for A plus, like great one liners and all that shit. I'm looking for great dialogue. I'm looking for storytelling too. But I'm also, when it comes down to it, it could be a mundane, a very mayonnaise type of conversation. I'm looking for great fight scenes. The animation as well. Because when early super episodes came out, we all knew that shit was trash because the animation was garbage. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom quick.
So just throwing that name out there. I don't know if you're going to go college. I don't know what they're thinking. They haven't done a job search.
All right, that's cool. Appreciate it, Not. Appreciate it, big time. Thank you for the sub.
I understand it. Does he want to do that? Again, he sounds it, he looks it, he is that. You want to do that? The fans would, I think, go a little bit nuts.
Again, this is a Q&A show. Ask and I will tell. Ask me any question.
And I know he's already said, I'm sticking around, not going anywhere, let's run it back. You call Notre Dame's head coach. And you tell Marcus Freeman, this is an opportunity that doesn't come. With all due respect to the other franchises in the NFL that have knocked on his door, there's been a revolving door. I don't know if the Ravens have done it either, because there's been no revolving door there either.
This is a job that's going to come around once every 10
That's
days.
it. This is like a comet flying through the sky.
Steelers.
That's what this is. The Steelers comet is here. Okay? Do you want the Steelers comet? Do you see it in your... Because when the Steelers come knocking and say, we're holding a job search for head coach, honestly,
It just happened twice.
twice in my lifetime. And I'm 56.
Come on, this is
Right.
wild.
Correct. I'm just throwing two college names out there. Obviously, the pro names we all know. And anyone's going to be interested. And the
Q&A. Questions on the board. What y'all got for me?
Tomlin and the Steelers hire.
Hit me up. What we got? Don't be a pussy. Sid, what's going on with you?
It's like the Goodfellas thing.
But Rich, the Kurt Signetti thing, as a Pittsburgh kid, let's just say Indiana wins that natty, mission complete.
Yeah, I don't know if that's his idea of a complete mission. His complete mission is to just keep wagoning people for years and years and years.
I get that, but when you grow up in Pittsburgh and you have a chance to be the Steelers head coach, that carries, that's glory right there, man. I'm not saying he's going to do it, but he's definitely got to think about it.
That's a phone call. I don't think he, in a million years, in his entire life, he thought would ever happen. And if I'm the Roonies, you can be a break. Again, the way it goes is, we're sorry to bother you, Coach. So you got to leave.
Hi, Mr. Signetti.
Coach, we understand you're prepping to try and curb stomp Miami in Miami.
I don't think the Rooney's approach it. I don't think they have to lead with this. Sorry.
Yeah. With Signetti, you have to still even. I don't want to piss him off.
Favorite food? You're asking me?
It's like, you know us, we know you.
I'm a pizza guy. Love me some pizza. New York style pizza, I go for that every single time. I will never turn down pizza. It's in my DNA. My next variant of favorites that I can't say no to would be like pancakes. Buttermilk pancakes, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that'd be fucking, that's my thing. Next thing after that, chicken. I love me some chicken. I love chicken, broiled, fried, baked, whatever. Love that shit. The next thing will probably be like mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a go-to if I got nothing else in the fridge. I'm broke. Checks kind of short that 1 week. Mac and cheese. So I got about 4 foods that are guaranteed you want to impress me. And you really want to impress me? Right there. That fourth one could vary because then the fourth one could be like wings. I love me some fried wings. I like me some baked wings. I love wings. So wings, I mean, you can vary that even with chickens because, you know.
Is that right? That was how Ian phrased his tweet.
Where are you from? I'm from Florida, born and raised. My dad's from Nigeria. My mom's from the States. So I got my mom's also, she got a lot of mix in her background, so she's European and she's American. My dad's African, so he's African as hell. So I'm from here in the States. I live in Florida, South Florida right now. Dad's from Nigeria. My mom's from America and other places. My favorite food, like I said, is pizza, mac and cheese, wing or chicken. Like, it's a pot. I can't outright say what my favorite food is, but if I had to really go to something that's quick and easy and not that difficult, pizza. Pizza every time.
Ian's phrasing said Steelers coach.
Shit, I just had pizza last night. Boy, I eat the hell out of that shit. So I know pizza is my go-to. What's you guys' go-to food? What are you guys into? Mac and cheese? What are you guys into? Collard greens? What y'all into?
Unless he looks around and he goes, none of these jobs interest me, and he does need a break. 19 years of this is one thing. I get it.
It's a lot.
I understand.
I take a vacation.
Okay. Obviously, I'd love to see him on TV, but the timing just seems to me like he wants to jump in.
But guys, it also seems like there are some decent openings too.
Dude, you know, Giants fans are like, please don't take a break. Falcons fans, please don't take a break.
Good job of it.
You know, just for two off the top of my head.
But to Steeler fans, man, you know, this is what you wanted, and be careful what you wish for, man. Because
this is an organization that I think will turn out all right, and they're going to wind up with a coach that will, I think, continue. I don't think the Steelers are suddenly going to be picking top 5 year in and year out because they screwed this up.
They don't have a quarterback right now?
Well, I mean, you can start from scratch, and they're going to have to start with Mike Tomlin's no longer the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach. That just happened. I'll be all right, Steelers fans. Don't worry. I know what you're thinking. I get it.
Phone, man. I may need you.
Okay, I'll be there for you, Coach. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3.
Administration has ended the temporary protection status for Somalis in the United States. We're taking a look here at a social media post.
Thank you for that, but I'm not LGBTQ. I'm not gay, so I'm not trans. I'm not any of that. So, but I guess I thank you for that appreciation.
Minnesota under the protection. Somali migrants with TPS will be required to leave.
And what do I watch? I watch whatever is actually popular. But I'm mainly on Netflix. I watch Black Mirror, the series, The Boys on Prime. I watch that too as well. No, you're good. Don't worry. It's all good. But yeah, I watch sports. I watch certain types of shows on Netflix Prime and all that. So yeah, man, I watch different shit.
Contrary to our national.
Whatever sounds or looks interesting, if it's actors I like that are in certain movies and series, I'm gonna watch that motherfucker. I give it a chance at least. If it's trash the first hour or 30 minutes, whatever, 45 minutes, 15 minutes, then I'll just change it. But I'm pretty open to watching whatever and however.
1,300 in the country with pending TPS applications. The move comes as DHS continues ICE operations.
No, I'm not gay, so ladies, don't worry. If you want to like be on some weird shit and try to like flirt with me, whatever, I'm not mad. Because I'm not on that side of the fucking fence. So you're all good.
An estimated 600 Somali nationals who are protected by TPS live in Minnesota. Now, Somalia was granted temporary protection status in 1991 as a result of an
What are you sorry for, Olden?
African nation. Former President Biden most recently extended that protection in September
It's all good.
2024. Now, the decision to end TPS for Somalia also comes a day after Minneapolis, the Twin Cities there, Minneapolis and St. Paul, sued the Trump administration after a historic federal immigration enforcement operation was launched by ICE and DHS.
Yeah, it's time to go home. That's really what it comes down to. It's
You're
time
good.
to come home.
You thought I was gay or some shit? That's fine.
With all of the disrespect that we have gotten here in the United States of America.
Doesn't bother me. It's all good. I'm not mad at that.
Not just Somalis, but everybody. A lot of people need to go ahead and go home. And, you know, it's so funny that people always say that it's not important for the United States of America to intervene in these other countries, but it's okay for us to accept people.
But I will be back.
Where these countries are displaced, but they don't.
Thank you. Just go to my page, and if you want to see the whole stream go down, go and check it out. But yeah, I'll be back.
And all of those thousands of people have come over here. They have come over here into the United States